All right, let's get this little tour underway. So as you see here, we're walking in here. We worked on our cool little our woodcutter's house, looking super snazzy. One thing I think looks kind of cool is using these kind of doors as shutters. I think it's kind of cool, Adds like a little extra detail. If I remember correctly, we were trying to use them here, but for some reason we couldn't. But I don't remember why. And it looks like this house needs a door. And we shall grant the woodcutter a door. Oh, well. Now he has a door. But I would like to use this, maybe. There we go. Let me just go up here. There we go. Awesome. So, of course, here's our woodcutter, doing his thing. Got his nice little house. He's doing pretty well for himself here. I feel like this is a pretty nice little place he's got set up. I like this house. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, good old woodcutter doing his thing. Team Jelly. Jelly is in the room today, so hopefully we can get her on the cam today. I like this bridge. I think it came out nice. It's just simple, nothing too crazy, but it's got, I don't know, I like it. I like the design details using the little pillar blocks there. I think that came out pretty cool. Yeah, Team Jelly. Now this is a cool one. This is a cool one. Let me go over here. Taco Bell house, of course, and this is like a great meeting area of the villagers. They like to meet in front of the Taco Bell house to discuss issues in the village, like rabbits jumping on their lawns and different things like that. But this is what I want to show you is the this is the blacksmith, of course. So he does pretty well for himself. Also, he's got a pretty nice little house here set up, and of course. He's got lots of cool stuff to sell. He's got his horse stands. So he's got all these cool horse stands all set up along here. But the real prize are these shelves with all the armor and the tools all set up here. And I like having the tools vertical, like not really at a side, not really at an angle. I like having them like this, vertical. I think they look cool that way. Yeah, I love that. Super cool. And you come over here, do your bidding, do your work, get your things all sold and bought and different things like that. I would like to add just a few elements extra to the back here. I'm going to put an anvil back here, and I'm also going to put some chests back here. There we go. And then I would also like to put just another counter back here. There we go. There we go. Now that's looking good. It's looking good. Go like that. Oops, hey-oop. There we go. Can we do it? Can we? Yes, we can. Wonderful. There we go. I feel like this place has really come together. What do you guys think? Did the blacksmith come out well? Did it come out well? Can we get a Scar rating on this? Can we get a Scar rating? I love the Scar rating. It seems like on the fishing cabin video, a lot of people, in the comments, had put in their ratings, 8, 6, 0, 10, 100 for how many scars the fishing cabin deserved. And then there's a few people like, why is the comments full of numbers? I like our little thing we have going there. It's fun. Now I want to look at the other thing we did in the last live stream, which of course, if you guys missed the last live stream, there are archived live streams on Twitch that you can definitely go and check out and get yourself updated on the live streams. So we did this living room. We made it like a little cute little fireplace, Nice. Got a little painting here. Now we weren't quite sure if this man was reaching into a pot of fire or he was getting French fries, which I think he's getting French fries. And I do believe, if I may be so bold to say that there's chili on those fries, and I do think that is very delicious. Yes, of course you can watch the archive live streams. They're it should be easily accessible if you go to my channel on the Twitch, and it should be somewhere along there. You can also search my name; it should show up. And I don't think we did anything in these rooms in our last stream, so we won't need to tour those. But yeah, so it's time. It is time to work on a project today. I have a very, very basic idea what I want to do, but we'll just kind of come up with what we want to do as we go along here. I started to kind of explode out the walls in here, so added some TNT and stuff to start to carve out the area we want to start to work in. Yes, French fries. Nachos. It could be a pot of nachos. I like that. I like that. That could be it. Could be it. I am quite fond of the nachos myself. Quite fond of the nachos. Pizza's great. Now, don't get me wrong. Pizza's a wonderful thing. But nachos are the thing. Nachos are my thing. Nachos are my thing. At least were my thing. All right. So what we want to do is start to carve out this this section. We're just stick some TNT back here. Not really doing it in any particular way. Just trying to get as much blown out as we can, so that we don't have to spend a lot of time, carving away and things of that nature. But I think this will be pretty cool. So what we'll do, we'll extend our trail to about here. Say about right here, maybe. And then we'll do like a nice arch. So we'll do some pillars, and then we'll go into it, and that'll be the meeting hall where the villagers come together to discuss issues and things of that nature. So, have I got a name on the chair yet? No, I haven't. I need to go through all the comments on the on that video. I haven't had a chance to with the live streams and getting this week's videos ready. I've been standing in front of like the computer, like working like all weekend, but I haven't got a chance. So tonight I'm going to get my laptop before I go to bed and reply and read all the comments on the fishing cabin video. But I've been working on this week's and some of next week's videos all weekend. All right. Which, this should be pretty cool. So that's pretty exciting. Team Bob. I guess we could do a Team Bob. Bob gives me a headache. So I was doing the tour, of course, right? For the fishing cabin. And I wanted to demonstrate the automatic boat launch, right? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Bob blew it up, remember, back in that other live stream we did? But I didn't realize he destroyed all the mechanical thingamabobs that make up the machinery that makes it go boom, if you will, makes it work. And I'm going around in there and I'm like, oh no, he destroyed it all. Like the hooks, the wires, all that stuff's gone. I gotta redo it all. Thanks, Bob. But this should be pretty cool. This should be pretty cool, this building. I don't know if we'll get 100% completion in this live stream, because this might be a big one. This might be a nice, decent sized building in here. So we'll do what we can here. I suppose he didn't feel it met up to code. I felt it did. I felt it did. Sometimes I feel like he just does that to bug me, but you know him. But I like our construction crew workers now. We've got Tom Zombie, the construction foreman. We got Tom Zombie doing his thing. But I'm excited for this week's videos. So there's a 2-part series of videos this week, and I'll post a sneak peek of it tonight or tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter. I'll post like a little sneak peek of the thumbnail, and I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm excited for the new series, just because it's a quick series. It's just a quick one. It's just a 2-part series of taking care of some business around Scarland. Sometimes, you gotta take care of a little business. After you finish a big project, there's lots of little things you may have neglected that need to be taken care of, and that is definitely the case in Scarland. There's a lot of little things we need to do, so not just with the roller coaster project where we're going to, of course, build a magnificent build, but we're also gonna take care of some other things around Scarland and not let that all get neglected like we've had in the past. So I'm just kind of carving out this section right here, getting what we can out of here so we can create the meeting hall. So the meeting hall will be about, I'm trying to think, like if I were to say, it would probably be a long table. So a long meeting hall table, and then above the meeting hall table, I want to do another table that's slightly risen above the rest, and that's kind of like the elders table. They kind of oversee the others. Maybe they don't have, I'm trying to decide, would the elders have more power than the council who are in the table below? Or are they more just a figurehead? Like a kind of, maybe the Supreme Court? I don't know. We'll see once we create the hierarchy of our village politics. Once we get building in there. But they've got a system. They got a system, and it looks like it's working for them. They've got a nice little village built up here. I like it. All right, let's blow out that section there. And let's see. I'm neglecting the chat sometimes when I'm building and going on my tangents and rants and things. I neglect the chat, and I feel bad. So tell me what I've been missing in the chat. If you guys are talking about Disneyland, I'll definitely be really sad. Because that's known to happen. Alright, I think... Alright, I would say we want to go back, you know, from the entrance there. Probably double the space. I think doubling the space would probably be good. So I'm going to really line this up. We're going to get real TNT crazy in here. Line this up. I'm not very good with TNT. I've never really used it a lot for excavation and stuff. I've, you know, I did use it in the fishing cabin project, and it didn't really work out so well. But it did work out when I was clearing the land for the roller coaster project. I was able to get like a good system going for clearing out stuff. And then, hey, that didn't work out so bad. We're a little short on height. I would like to have a little more height in my explosion, but that didn't come out so bad. Yeah. And we'll do another one right here. And whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me push that back just a little bit farther. There we go. We'll see how this works. Put that back just a bit farther too. You know, it'd be easier if I just had a world edit, but would that be fun? Or would that just be kind of like too easy, boring? That's the question. So did anybody see Interstellar or what's the other one? Big Hero 6? I heard that Big Hero 6 actually beat Interstellar at the box office, which I was surprised at. Which I was actually pretty surprised at. You know, I thought there was a lot of buzz, you know, leading up to Interstellar, but it didn't really perform that well at the box office. So I wonder, did anybody see it? Anybody have any thoughts on it? Which, of course, I'm always looking forward to any good Disney movie, but I was also looking forward to Interstellar because it would be nice if people were excited about space travel again, but it didn't look like it did so well. People are always talking about that hat behind me. Oh, man. I've put it on before. I like to put it on for special occasions. So let's say when I hit 3,100 subscribers, or not subscribers, followers on Twitch, I'll put the hat on. When we hit 3,100, I will put that hat on. There we go. How about that? How about that? That isn't a special occasion. All right, well then what is a special occasion? I'll put it on. I did play a little Advanced Warfighter last night. I even got a gameplay. So I did get a gameplay for YouTube if I decide to post it on my channel. I was exoskeleton swagging. Like I was moving around like a superstar in that suit. I did some crazy maneuvers, and I was really hoping that I would get some like messages, like people like getting mad at me because I was destroying them with the suit. I was doing these like, you know, I was doing a jump, so I was double jumping up, and then I would use the dash maneuver to kind of like dash to one side. And oh my gosh, I was dodging, I was weaving. Nobody could touch me. It was so much fun. You got to give it to Sledgehammer. They made a fun Call of Duty, which is crazy. The fishing cabin's a special occasion. We'll see. We'll see. We'll come up with a good special occasion to wear the hat. I forgot why I did wear it in a previous live stream. If you go to my Twitter, and if you find favorites, go back like to sometime in the summer. I favorited a picture, a screen grab somebody got of me wearing that hat. So much work to get all of this out. So much work. So I was thinking, you know, like some of this I'll probably do, you know, a lot of this I'll probably do off camera. If I could just get the entrance like sorted out, like get that, you know, oh, Jazz, the Pringles. I like that. I like that. I like those Pringles. So let's fly out here. You like to see my ancient phone? There's my ancient phone. You know, compared to like the new ones, it's crazy how small my phone is. Okay, so look at that. We've actually got a decent sized tunnel built up here. And I think this right here, let's actually get out some wool. Let's get out some wool and use as a designator for our entrance. So I'm gonna use my orange here. And I'm just gonna line this up, and this is going to be our entrance. So that's just gonna help kind of distinguish the entrance. Our pathway, I think, will probably be like right here. So it'll kind of like work its way into it right there. Okay, okay. Things are working out. Things are working out. Things are working out. And you know what? It's always nice when things actually work out for once. Let's see. Yeah, so if this is the ground level, so if I'm standing here in ground level, I would say this would probably be a decent height for a ceiling for the Great Hall. Like that's a good height. So let's work on getting it to about where that orange block is. And then I think that would be pretty good. And I think the depth of the building that's pretty good also. I think the width, I think that's probably pretty good also. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there to our size. I don't think it has to be super polished stone. Like it could be rough. It could be rough. They kind of built this into a cave. I mean, they are miners after all, so they would want it to be nice looking. So they would cave in it and make, you know, some decorative arches. But for the most part, I think they would want to have that cavey feel, if you will, right? I think that fits kind of the theme a bit. Probably just put night vision on. It'd probably be a lot easier than lighting this place up. Okay. I want to get rid of this entire section that we're working on now. I'll probably just clean up the edges and then use TNT to finish it off. There we go. So what do you guys have planned for this week? I assume probably school and work and things of that nature, but anybody have anything fun planned? Anything exciting coming up in your days coming up? We got Thanksgiving's coming around right around the corner soon. If you're in the United States and celebrate that, so that's a thing that's coming up. Probably blast out this section too. I think that would probably be good. Like go 1, 2, and I'll probably do another set like right here. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Going to a Renaissance fair? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. They used to do something. Oh, I lost my block. They used to do something like that where I used to swim, but it was like a Celtic fair or something along those lines. And these guys would like pick up these like giant like telephone pole things and they would like toss them. Oh, woo, I just got caught inside of a hole. I was like flying around and I was like, caught myself in a hole here. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's dig that out. I'll put one right there and get a real big boom boom out of this one. No, I will, Jack. The TeamSpeak thing. Sorry, I finished up both videos for this week because I've got doctor's appointments Monday and then Thursday, but all of them are pretty much all-day affairs. So I had to work on my videos this weekend. But yeah, I will work on that. So this week, once I kind of get through all the doctor's appointments shenanigans, I've got to do a lot of work on dimensions for the tree farm and the s'more house. I want to get them all on graph paper so I can kind of do it easily, you know, for the video. And so I got to do that, which that takes a little while to try to kind of get dimensions sorted out. So about most of the roller coaster project, like the station, I would like to get that kind of like a good idea of what I want to do, like size-wise. Like I built some prototypes, I just need to get like official dimensions of it, and then I'll be good from that. All right, let's back up and see how we're doing. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is looking good. So next week, Far Cry 4 comes out, and GTA on the PS4. That's an expensive week. That's an expensive week. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I could probably buy one of those games, and I don't know which one. I would like to do videos on both, but I don't. I'm not sure if I want to pull the trigger on both of them. Because that's an expensive week. But I think Far Cry 4, like videos I like to do, like for me personally, I like to do videos where not so much about the story of the game. I like to make my own story. Like, you know, we did the GTA videos. You know, I kind of came up with my own like narrative as we went along. You know, we were gonna steal this, and you know, we were gonna go on a flight and try to like parachute onto a mountain and different things like that. So those are the type of videos I like to make that aren't related to Minecraft, you know, going into GTA or something. So Far Cry 4 looks fun because you can explore the world, you can ride elephants and drive your cars and different stuff like that, which I think we can make some fun videos doing those types of things. But I'm always leery about not doing Minecraft because, you know, most people come to my channel for Minecraft, but I like to do different things once in a while. But I don't know. Haven't decided yet. See, what I'm probably one thing I find about my channel that I was like excited about, something like I really enjoyed doing, was those GTA videos, because I feel like I did GTA videos in a way that a lot of people could watch. I mean, a lot of people do GTA videos and it's more kind of, you know, mature type things, but like I did something I think could be rated E for everyone. Like anybody can enjoy those videos. You know, we were just driving around, hanging out on the pier and stuff like that. Those are some of my favorite videos I've ever made, those GTA videos. Air Scar. Ooh, I love that, Air Scar. Welcome aboard, Air Scar. We'd like to ask you to please keep your hands and arms inside the airplane at all times. I know this is probably your first flight, and well, it's my first flight too. The hot dog salesman, yes. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen those GTA videos, there's definitely, I believe, a playlist on my channel. Like, well, I know there's a playlist. I think you could even find it right on my my channel page. And watch some of those videos. Like, they're super funny. At least I think they're funny, but that's up to you to decide if they're actually funny. But at least I thought they were. They were fun to make. What's cool about that is, like, you're always being surprised. You know, you might have an idea like, oh, I'm going to go to the pier and I'm going to do this. But then as you do that, you don't realize there's going to be a scary hot dog man there to cause you harm. So then you can kind of play off of that stuff, and it's fun. Oh, wow. This is a little bit bigger than I anticipated. This is definitely... Air Scar ensures that first-time flyers might be the last. Oh, man. Air Scar. I want Air Scar on a t-shirt. Air Scar. Like, do it up nice, like a triangle with some wings, and it says Air Scar on it. Now, that's a t-shirt idea right there. That's a t-shirt idea. Anybody want to do that for me? Anybody want to do that? Anybody want to take up the challenge? Nice, a nice high-resolution graphic for printing. That would be pretty cool. I would buy it at least. I don't know. Okay, I'm calling that good. And let's move on to phase 2, and that is cleanup time. So let's get out some of our favorite blocks, and let's go to town here. Yes, sirree. Let's do it. Okay, so I want to do kind of a cave entrance, and then I want to do some decorative pillars around it. Kind of like that the thing from Indiana Jones, the third Indiana Jones movie, where they found the Grail. I forgot the name of the place, but it's kind of that city built within that mountain. It's in Jordan, I believe. I believe it's in Jordan. That's kind of my thought now. Is that's what we're gonna try to go for. Make sure you're well insured. I'm feeling like GTA might be the one to buy. Maybe. We'll see. But I would like to get that on the PC. I mean, they said it can run at 4K. I don't even know if my 780 Ti would even run that at 4K. I don't know what graphic card would actually run that game at 4K. I really don't think there would be any at this time. There might be. So what I'm doing here is just making some stalagmites and stalagmites, so we'll have them kind of growing up and growing down and doing their thing. At Cars Land at California Adventure, like they call it stalagmites, you know, playing off the Cars theme. I've been always meaning to post these on YouTube, but I just don't know like what kind of reception they would get. Like someday I'm gonna pull the trigger and do it. I'm just gonna post it on YouTube and just see what people thought of the live streams on YouTube. If you're interested in watching past live streams, they are archived on my channel here. You can definitely go and watch some of the previous ones, like the Haunted Mansion ones and different things like that. Some of the ones from in the summer have been deleted because of Twitch changing their policy, and they did some weird stuff when they were changing the policy of like time, how long they could be for, and stuff like that. And some of those files got messed up, and those ones are no longer available. But the most recent ones are, and there's probably about six or so of them, I think. Here we go. Look at that entrance. Look at that entrance. That's coming out good. I like that. I like that. Oh, Iceman. Yes, the bandit camp's going to happen. I've even got an idea. But I want to work on this meeting hall. Like this section right here was just bugging me. And I've been trying to like figure out what to build here. And the meeting hall like came to me and I was like, we got to build that. We've got to fill this in. And then, so I want to work a little bit more out in the forest. So bandit camp, anything else kind of forest related I want to do out there. And then we could wrap this up and it'd be done. We could do like a nice tour for a YouTube video and then start a new project. I almost want to do another one of these, but just on a much grander scale. I think that would be cool. I've learned an incredible amount from this build, actually. You know, just building, kind of seeing what works, what doesn't work, stuff like that. Oh, goodbye, Miguel. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. There we go. Look at that entrance. Ooh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Will be up for download. This is the same deal with my underwater house. I would love to figure out how to implement this into my modern house world that I've now deemed to be. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But that modern house world that you know, the modern house, the haunted mansion, the Adobe house are all within that world. I want to figure out how to, at least I know how to, I just need to do it, is to get this world into that one. So everything's all in one contained place. Instead of having things, you know, all spread out in crazy places, have everything all in one spot. But if I can't figure out how to implement this whole village into there, I'll just put this world up for download. And I'll do it when we do the official tour of this. So there won't be any like delay. Either I put this in that modern house world, or I don't, and just put this world separate up for download. So that's what I'll do for that. Hey, Bulls. What is up? Look at our great meeting hall here, CT. Look at this. We got it all set up here. We're going to do something pretty fine in here. It's going to be fun. Okay. You know, it's pretty square, but I think that's good. I think that's good so far. Okay. Go. We're going to keep this a stone floor, I believe. I think that would probably be the best bet. Let's carve out a walkway. Let's carve ourselves out a walkway. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And then we'll kind of carve out here. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. So, when we hit like a certain level of subscribers, you get more emoticons, like the little, like the, you know, the jelly face and the scar face. So, what when we do hit that point, what other like faces would you like? Would you like one of me? Would you like another one of Jelly? So when we do hit that, let me know what other ones you guys would like, so you know we can add more of those to it. So when we hit that milestone, I'll have access to 2 more, so we can add 2 more you know, faces to our arsenal of emoticons. But let me know what other ones you guys think would be a good addition to the ones we have. So we have the jelly face and we have the scar head. So let me know which other ones you guys might be interested in seeing. Bob the Creeper. Creeper Inspector. That Bob the Creeper Inspector would be a good one. Me? I have a kind of a goofy one of myself. I would have to run it by you guys to see before I would upload it to be approved. Before I did that one, but yeah, so that's a good idea. Lots of Bob the Building Creeper Inspectors. We would have to do Bob in a way that wouldn't violate any copyright, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we could do something. We could do maybe a yellow hat as a like hard hat, and yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Next week's set of live streams, I've got those already planned out. they're going to be fun. We're going to build a little horse stable in Skyland, just a little one for the roller coaster project, and then the other project is to create a staircase to the thing we're going to work on next week in Scarland. I need to build like a little staircase that's also accessible for a horse. So we're going to do the horse stable, a bit of terraforming out of a staircase. So we've got some fun little things planned out for next week's live stream. Have a hard hat that says inspector. Oh, that wouldn't violate any copyright there. That's a good idea. Oh. Yeah, it's a good idea, Bulls. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's back out and see how we're doing. Okay, I would like it to have a little bit more. It's getting there, but I think it just needs a little bit more work. As I wanted this to kind of arch up and have a little bit better opening. Air Scar logo? That'd be good, that'd be good. Air Scar. Yeah, I've got a good idea for that, for a logo, but if anybody else wants to put their hat in for making that, that'd be much appreciated, because I'm super limited on what I can do with my skill set of graphic design. That's something I would like to get better at. There's a book I want to get maybe for Christmas that teaches you a little bit more about graphic design, different things like that. I think it would benefit like making thumbnails and stuff like that. I might pick that up. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. So what I really want before the roller coaster project is a jelly, like an actual, you know, the kind of the Siamese almost cat that's in Minecraft. It's gray, it has the blue eyes. That cat looks the closest to jelly, so I really want one of those for the roller coaster project, because I want that cat to be out there, you know, jelly, like keeping me company as we build and stuff like that. And this weekend, or this week, series of videos, we go on the hunt for cats. And we go on the hunt for the cat defense force, but we also go out and looking for another jelly cat too. And I do hope to put the t-shirts officially kind of for sale. I mean, they're there. I believe they can be purchased, but I haven't all the way got everything set. Still haven't got an answer back about international shipping yet, so I'll definitely fix that this week, and probably do a Scar log next Sunday about the t-shirts and just some other stuff that's going on, things to look forward to. So that's what I want to do next week. Do I have a P.O. box? I will have that set up probably in the next month. A lot of people wanted to send like pictures that they've made, you know, like little drawings and stuff, and like if somebody took the time to make a drawing, you know, like a little like fan art type thing, well, I can find the time to make a P.O. box happen. So that will happen soon. The problem is my local post office. These people are kind of dingy. They don't have any currently available, so I'd have to look, maybe like go across the river or something. I wish I could stream daily. At least what I want to do is to have a schedule, maybe a little bit better of a schedule, so people know, hey, Scar streams at something or other time or day or something. I think that would be a good thing, even if I can't stream daily, but just have a little bit better idea of a time, maybe. I think that would be a good thing. Hey, I'm liking this now. I'm liking this now. Of course, we'll come in and jazz it up a little bit with some other types of rock, but it's good to just get the smooth stone laid out, and then we can go from there. Like if we're here going into the Great Hall, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Trying to let some ideas kind of like appear in my head. Okay, I wanted to create arches, or not arches, but pillars. So I think I'm gonna cut into this section just a little bit here, and then just use some basic blocks going up here. We can always add, you know, additional decorative items to it, but it's always good just to start really basic. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. There we go. I do get something that drives me crazy about some types of builds. Mostly you see it with like mods that add like buildings, like it'll add like a castle or a fort. Is they just use so much of these bricks, you know, repetitive. Like it just gets repetitive, like, you know, the entire wall's in it. And it's like, can't they just add, you know, mix in a little smooth stone? Can I do it for you? Can I just like come back here and add a little extra here or there? There we go. Okay, awesome. This is looking good so far. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Like if you take, you know, you have your stone bricks like this, but just take some other blocks and kind of mix them in. You know, take that, maybe even stick in like a you know, a smooth stone here or there like that. Look how much better that's already looking. Like go right here, come over here, stick that in there, stick that over there, a little bit there. It just makes things look a little bit better. It doesn't look all repetitive and stuff. Hey, Ninja Mod is in the chat. Ninja Mod is in the chat. Welcome, Ninja Mod. We're just building up a little bit of a meeting hall, if you will. So this is kind of where the elders and the council of mining villagers come, and they talk about the local policies and stuff like that. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That's looking good. I want to open this up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it's a little flat. Now I'll give you that. It's a little flat, you know, but we'll add a little more dimension to it and get that going. Let's see here. Let's add just a few things here. There we go. We'll get this working. We'll get this working. And that's our center, so that's good. I'll only use some of these as the boundary between there. I think that looks good. Could always throw in, you know, like that, like it just started to crumble away. Because it's old, you know, it's old. It's been here for a very long time. Let's see, so that's our centerpiece. Let's get out, there we go. Let's get this out. This will look good. We'll do something like that up at the top. I don't know if I'll put it in that exact spot, but yeah. And then if I could take the stone and bring it down a little bit lower, and that'll make up a really cool entrance. So what is going on in the chat? I see a lot of emoticons. What is going on over here? I guess, you know, what the heck, I'll add one to myself. I'll add one to the pile too. For the most part, I don't really like, people get so kind of like uptight about if there's like too many this and that in the chat, but for the most part, I don't know. as long as people aren't being rude or something, I'll let people kind of do what they please. You know, if they like to put in a few emoticons or stuff like that. As long as people aren't being rude to each other in the chat, pretty open to whatever people want to do. Scar, who are the two channels I follow? Can you see actually who it is? The original guy was Too Deadly. I met, he was the first person I ever added as a friend on the PlayStation. We played Call of Duty 4 together back in the day. And then Stub Muffin, of course, most of you guys know Stub Muffin. So I followed him, and I don't really follow, if on Twitch I know of people, I don't actually just follow them. I go to their channel once in a while, but I just don't have a ton of time to watch Twitch much. But I would like to watch a little more of it, because I like Twitch more than YouTube right now. Twitch is fun. I love doing YouTube videos, but just watching videos that aren't mine, I like Twitch. I like the platform. I think it has a better community than YouTube. But which I find is interesting is YouTube is trying to take that Twitch model of kind of creating like a community, kind of creating like some type of, it's hard to say, like Twitch has this kind of brand type thing going with the purples and the kind of, I don't know the right, like, they have a really good brand kind of setup, if you will. And it looks like YouTube is trying to do something similar. There was a guy who worked at Machinima, and he's now head of their gaming partnership network, and they're starting to do things like that. They're starting to like create like booths at gaming conventions and stuff related to like gaming on YouTube. So it's interesting that YouTube is now taking a page out of Twitch's booth or book, if you will. So I don't know, I find that interesting that they're trying to kind of copy them a little bit. But what do you guys like better? Do you like Twitch better, or do you like YouTube better? Ooh, I like that entrance. That is, see, I told you we'd start to get something built in here that would look cool. I mean, we started out with nothing. We started out with just kind of a solid expanse of stone. But now we've got something kind of cool built up here. Let me just check to make sure everything is working out here. Good, good. What do you guys think? That's looking good, right? Oh, I know. Frizz does have a dream job and him and Optic J both have a dream job at Google. I mean, those guys, wow. I mean, they've got some pretty cool stuff set up there. And if they do what I'm thinking they're doing, is trying to take a little page out of Twitch's book, with like, you know, some of the way they do their marketing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to see YouTube treat people in the gaming community with a little more respect than they had in the past. And it looks like they are doing that, because they used to treat gaming as kind of like something that they didn't really want. They didn't really condone, almost in a way. But now I think they see the value in the community that it brings. And yeah, we may even see that YouTube and Google itself, you know, of course they own each other, or they're part of one, have a more emphasis on live streaming there. I may, you know, maybe someday we do simultaneous live streams, one on Twitch, one on YouTube. What I love about Twitch is the ability to interact with people. When I'm making a video, I'm just talking to myself. You know, I'm just going on and on about this, that, and the other thing to myself. But what's nice about Twitch is, you know, we're talking to other people. You know, people are watching, you're interacting with the chat. You can kind of bounce off ideas back and forth and stuff like that. I'll probably work on the interior a little bit more in a minute. Oh yes, the Nether Castle. Unfortunately, when I did the Nether Castle, I was still kind of learning how to make videos, and at that time I was mainly doing I I would make a video, and it would be a tour of something that I did that week. So that week I would build, and then over the weekend I would show you what I built. Then I soon realized people really wanted to actually see how to build, and so then I decided to start doing more tutorial-based things. But the Nether Castle, yes, that was something that I did off camera and then did a tour of. And then a lot of people were like, it's okay, but we would like to see you actually build it. So then from there on, I started to do more and more kind of tutorial, not so much tutorial, but you know, just kind of like how to build, kind of showing you how to build things. Jack would be in both chats on both things. That's the thing, like I won't stream on YouTube until YouTube cleans up their chat. I did stream on YouTube in the past when we hit like 25 and 15,000 subscribers, but it just, the chat experience wasn't very good. I wasn't able to interact with people very well, and let me just knock that out just a little bit more. And the delay, like there was just a horrible, whoa, oh my. Well, that's weird. Let's cover that up. There was an awful delay, and then on top of the delay, there was the process of starting a stream was really, really terrible. I mean, software's gotten a lot better since then. Now that with OBS and stuff like that, streaming is super simple compared to then. But I stayed away from streaming just because back then it was such a hassle. And the better streaming services were expensive. Like if you wanted like XSplit, different things like that. Especially back then, they were even more expensive than they were today. And so that's why I didn't stream a lot. I actually created my Twitch account way back in like, I think I created it in let's see, 2011. And the problem was why I didn't stream on Twitch after YouTube shenanigans was that my YouTube contract said that I couldn't stream on any non-YouTube things. Now I talked to Machinima about that, and then they said, oh yeah, we don't really enforce that. And I'm like, I mean, I've been waiting for my contract to end so I could renegotiate that for this long, and yeah, stupid stuff. But at least I can stream now, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. When did I get MooBot? I'm testing it out. I'm still using Nightbot for the you know, all the chat stuff. I'm testing it out for follower and subscriber notifications. I want to set it up so, you know, there's something nice shows up on the screen when people subscribe. I still haven't found a good service for that. Nightbot has something, or NightDev does, but when I set it up, when I tested it, it works, but when people actually do subscribe, it doesn't show up. So, don't know why that does that. Okay, we need another color in here. I don't really want to introduce any red into it. I just don't think that would look well. I just don't think that would look good. We could add some pillars in the quartz department, but I don't know. Yeah, MooBot, the one thing it does have is those subscriber notifications and follower notifications that show up on my screen. That's what I like about that. Jelly's asleep, and she's been grouchy all day. We don't want to disturb her right now. Hey Purple, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. We're working on the meeting area for our village. So we're adding all the we're kind of carved out this section back here, and we're just working on a little entrance leading up into the cave. So it's starting to look pretty good, I think. I'm starting to get this thing looking pretty good. CT. Thanks for following, CT Bulls. I appreciate that. Jordy, thanks for following. Thanks for following. Sometimes I do get a bit distracted when I'm building and I miss the notifications, so I apologize about that. So sometimes I do miss the notifications. Wait, what? Jack, what in the world? That's funny. I'm not sure when the next stream is. I'm not sure. I have a kind of a busy week of doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But I'll try to fit it in when I can. After 2 weeks from now, I'll have more time. 2 weeks or so, I'll have more time for streams and stuff coming up. You know, for Thanksgiving break and stuff like that. There'll definitely be more streams that week because that's when I have a little less doctor's appointments, and hopefully I will. I don't know, the followers thing. People just unfollow now just to say, thank you, Miguel, for following. I appreciate that. I know half the time most people are already followed. It's fun. I followed by on accident. Good old Jack here. He unfollows about 3 times a stream. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I like this. So what we could do here is to kind of have this kind of risen maybe above the ground a little bit, I think. What are so extensions for Twitter? Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I know. I need to look at that. Get that going. JTB 2000, thanks for following. MJ Dubs, thanks for following. I appreciate that. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. The button to unfollow is huge on iPhone. It's just like it's just. I guess it's just trying to get you to unfollow. What was I trying to think of? Little Honey, thank you for following, and I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Sometimes people's names are like difficult. You're like, what is that? Okay, I like that. It adds just a little extra detail when you're walking up here. You kind of see down into Addo Studios. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm really liking this. I think that came out really cool. Like, this area used to be kind of bland, you know, but now I think it has something cool. Supernova Gaming, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. All right. Are you serious? We're getting close to that? Like, oh, it doesn't update on my screen. That's the thing I wanted for the what was it? The MooBot. It's supposed to give you notifications like that too, but it doesn't. Oh, make a little stream under the pathway? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could do a little something along here. That might be cool. Needs color though. I agree. I agree with this. I agree with this. Well, I mean, now we have these stands with a lot of color, but there needs to be something, and I'm thinking maybe like a log or two, but I don't think logs would have held up over, like, you know, hundreds of years that this village may have been here. So I'm trying to think of like what kind of thing can we add to here to make that this area just have like a little extra detail to it. I agree. Let's work on just the standard type of things, like, you know, we can let's remove some of this stuff. Let's bring in a little bit of our andesite and our cookies and cream block, and we can just add a little bit of that to start with. We could always throw in some of our crystal design that we used in the crystal cave. I mean, that's always an option. That might be kind of cool. I think that'll help. I think that'll help, but it's still, like we were talking about, I think it still does need something. I think maybe when we do add the water, that would definitely help a little bit. I think that would help a little bit. I like to sometimes, you know, like we talked about in some of the Scarline videos where we've made a lot of caves lately, just adding a little bit of cobblestone under this just looks like the stone's a little rougher, a little crumblier. Makes it look like it's kind of hanging, falling down, stuff like that. Yes, we will add more torches. The glowstone's just a little bit of hidden light, you know, just a little bit of light that you don't actually see. Kind of gives it a little ominous, you know, kind of feel up here. The glowstone that's right here, of course, will be taken out. That's just temporary for just so we can kind of see what we're doing. But yeah, we will add some cool lighting, definitely. Scar Batman. I like Batman. What I like about Batman is that he's just a normal dude that like made himself like super. You know, you have with all this, you know, all his money. He just like, you know, wanted to create a superhero. I don't know. I like a normal person, and then you know he made himself super. I like that too. But I've never been huge into comics too much. I think some coarse dirt hanging over the cliff would be cool too. Oh, hey. So has anybody, you know, on an Advanced Warfighter, has anybody played the new game mode where you have the ball, like the satellite uplink game mode? I came up with the best name for that game mode that I wish they would implement, but they can't because it would be copyright with Warner Brothers, but it would be so awesome if they did. Where'd my cobblestone go? Oh. Well, I'll just get myself some new cobblestone then. Fine. Vines for color? Vines would be good, but we've kind of got kind of a higher elevation area, and I don't think vines would grow, you know, with the pine trees and all the snow. Oh. This is my face when I come up with an idea. We have all this color right here. What if we just take some of our ice and our snow and bring it down here a little bit, and maybe we could even have some frozen ice up here. I like it. I like it. I think it's a good idea. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Is that a good idea? Is that how we could add some more color to this? I think that could be an idea. But I want to hear your guys' opinion, of course. Ice, baby, ice. Update my texture pack with the cheat face. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, let's fly up here and sample from our sampler plate. We're gonna go right there. We go right there. You guys remember the texture pack video where I showed what this area looked like with the default texture pack? It looked terrible. Like there's one thing about this texture pack is it makes snow and ice, I think, at least look better. You know, I'm not sure what your guys' thoughts. Do you think it looks better? I think it does. I think my texture pack, it makes ice look a little bit better. Oh, that's I like that. I think that's looking good. And then we can throw in what we could do, which is cool, is we can put a little red or purple behind it. You gotta do quite a bit of it too. You gotta get back there and add quite a bit. But let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. But if you add some purple behind here, you can kind of get the hint of another color back here. Oh, uh-oh. We'll have to adjust that a little bit, but I think this looks pretty good. I think this is the good choice. I think this is a good choice here. Get some ice built up here. Yeah, this stalactites and stalactites, I always mix them up. It looks a little awkward. There we go. So it just looks like there's some ice kind of dripping down. I'm gonna get rid of that glowstone too because I want to put some ice back in this section too. Yeah, that looks cool. I like this. Nice. Awesome. Scar's a 4 on it, pen. It's true. You got my secret identity. Secret identity. Secret identity. All right. So then, you know, you can also throw on a little bit of this, which I like this. Just, you know, replace a few of the glass blocks with some ice. There we go. That was good. Spy Kid, thank you for following. Keep your hands and arms inside the slip box at all times. Because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. Like that. I like this. Add some flowers too. Yeah, we can definitely add some flowers. I think that would look pretty good too. Get a little bit more purple back here. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, then if I can figure out a little bit of how to get some more light up there, I think that'll look pretty good. That'll look pretty good. Wouldn't mind adding just a little bit more. Bacon Bro, thank you for following. Bacon Bro. Big Bro. Keep your hands and arms inside the follower box at all times because this here's the wildest ride in Twitch. Yes, I like that. I think we're good here for now, at least. We can always come back, of course, you know, add a little more here or there, but I like that so far. I think that adds quite a bit of interest and a bit more detail to the build that wasn't there before that we needed. And I want to fill in this back section back here just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Good. Yes, this is how we're doing. This is looking good. For now, I'm just gonna take a bit of potion here. We're gonna take just a bit of potion. Night vision, there we go. So 6 minutes of night vision here, my friends. There we go. I just want to take out all the light and work on this area over here a little bit. So, waterfall time. Where would a waterfall be coming from? So, we want to look for a source and then a trail. So, where can we find where would a source be coming from? Like, I like this area. This area looks kind of like maybe a waterfall might flow down into that little spot right there. So, maybe we could dig into this area just a little bit. And then we'll let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. That's frozen, if you didn't know. I think I'm going to take out this section right there and then redo that waterfall one more time. There we go. Nice. Yes. It's nice to have something look cool. See you, balls. Goodbye. Oops. Let's see. Let me get out. There we go. Now, Bowles didn't tell us what Bowles was going to eat. So that was mean, huh? You got to tell a person, like, what they're going to eat. Yeah, I like the water. I like the water. I think that's good. I think I might add just a bit of coarse dirt in this section right here. There we go. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. There wouldn't be a lot of sun in this area, so there wouldn't be a ton of grass growing. Just a little bit. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's just add a bit of grass right here. Just a little bit. Now, what I'm debating is putting snow on the lower level. So this is kind of the lower level. So this is the this section right here. It's kind of the main area of the village. Now we have the snow kind of ends about right here. So the glaciers kind of end about there. And we did kind of push it and add, you know, ice and stuff under this overhang. So the question is, should we mix in maybe just a couple snow drifts down in the village area? Maybe, you know, most of it had melted, but maybe they had shoveled it and it kind of accumulated in some areas. So, Muffin, what's up, man? What's up? So let me know what you guys think of that. If we, you know, if we were to mix in just a little bit of it here and there. So we'll kind of play with it and see where it goes from there. Let me just check to make sure everything's good. Okay, all right, everything looks good so far. All right. So think about that. Just looking at my waterfall here, trying to see if there's anything else we can add to it. Naz A something, Naz Triple A. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I appreciate the follow. Just adding a little extra water down there, just so you kind of see, oh, there's the water from that. It had kind of worked its way as an underground. Let's go, Buzz, for the win. Thank you for following. Keep your hands and arms inside the chat box because this here is the wildest ride in Twitch. There we go. Yes, this is looking good. This is definitely looking pretty good. I'm liking this. What other things can we add besides, you know, of course, lighting to our entrance to the Ground Council Hall? Mr. Duck, thank you for following. Keep your hands and arms inside the chat box because this here's the wildest ride in Twitch. Oh snap! Somebody made one of the coolest logos for Scar Air. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. That is awesome. Justin, that logo is super cool. That is awesome. Let me do the retweety tweet. Let me redo the tweet. There we go. I want everybody to see that. If you go to my go to my Twitter page and take a look at Justin's logo for Scar Air. I love that. That is super cool. Amazing you put that together in like minutes. Like literally like minutes. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't know actually how to show it maybe on the stream, but if you go to my Twitter, I just retweeted it. So it's on my Twitter. Steer no, is that how you pronounce your name? I appreciate the follow and keep your hands and arms inside the Twitch box because this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness. All right, let's see. I want to add a little bit of glowstone back here. Here we go. It gets pretty crazy. I agree. I want to add glowstone back here, but I don't want to ruin my ice, so it's kind of tough to find, you know, a perfect spot to put it without melting my ice. Yeah, that looks good. Did we just bust through the other side? Yeah, we did. Oh, yes, we did. We'll fix that. There we go. Yeah, doesn't that look cool? It does look cool. Scar Air is ready for takeoff. Yeah, so if you guys go to my, there's a link down below on the diamond block where it says Twitter. That'll take you to my my Twitter account, and you can see the cool logo. There still needs to be a little bit more light, and I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. I mean, we could at least try here. I don't know if this is going to look weird or not, but if we can insert just a few pieces maybe of gray carpet here or there, see how it kind of gives you that, like, just a little bit more of a dimensional feel to it, just a little bit. And what we can do from there is just put glowstone under it. Triton Mayhem, thank you for following. Please keep your hands and arms inside the chat box because this here is the wildest ride in Twitch. There we go. There we go. That's it. I like that. I like that. And I think giving these blocks, it kind of gives it just a little more dimension, so not everything's all kind of flat and smooth. It just kind of elevates it off the ground and looks like, you know, they're just kind of bumpy, rocky terrain. To make it look a little less, you know, a little less crazy, we can maybe even insert just a few pieces maybe of brown, you know, brown dirt, but that looks a little crazy. Christian, thank you for following. Please keep your hands and arms inside the chat box because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch. Where'd my glowstone go? There's my glowstone. Oops. Ray, thank you for following. Please keep your hands and arms inside the chat box at all times. And also, thank you for, let's see, I know somebody else followed just a second ago. Bacon Space Kitty, thank you also for following. I appreciate that, each and every one of you guys. I definitely do appreciate all the support you guys give me. It means a ton. Zach, thank you for following. Please keep your hands and arms inside the chat box, because this here is the wildest ride in Twitch. There we go. This is looking good. I like this. Okay, so we got the lighting. Flowers. Flowers was what you guys were talking about a little bit ago. So we could add some flowers. Let's get a few flowers. We're not going to get any brightly colored flowers out. But we can get out a little more grass maybe, and we can do a couple spruce leaves just for just a little bit of plant life, you know, just kind of dig them in a little bit like that. Gives this area just a little bit more feeling like, yeah, things are growing here. You know, yeah, people walk around on the ground and trample things. There's horses and donkeys and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, there's also some plants kind of growing in and around here. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. I think landscaping has completed there. So we got that all complete. Hey, Ace, what's going on, man? It's good to have you. But, yeah, well, I think that is pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good entrance? And then in our next stream, we'll start the interior design of the of this. We've got a lot of work to do in here, but I think it'll be pretty cool. What my thoughts are is we do a long table. So from like right here all the way across the table. And then there will be smaller benches, you know, on either side over here. And then there will be the Elder Council that'll be across here. And I think that'll make up a really cool meeting hall for the village. So I think that would be pretty darn cool. Let me just make sure the stream is operational. There we go. Sometimes I just want to make sure everything's working, the stream's up. But yeah, I think just a few little touches, a few little changes here or there, and I think this will be good. Just kind of mess around with that a little bit. But trying to decide if there's anything else we want to put in this section here. So give me some ideas. If there's anything else you guys want me to insert into the ground or into the mountain right over here, definitely let me know here before we move on to maybe another area. Looking snazzy? That's good. I'm liking the looking snazzy. Unfortunately, this is just a single-player world. This isn't like a server. But yeah, someday maybe I'll have a server. I think that would be fun. You know, like some people always say, like, I see this a lot with some servers that are building. I definitely would have a server if I had one. Everybody would be welcome. There wouldn't be a whole, like, you know, oh, you have to go through some process of knowing that you're a good builder or something.